And guess what? That's why that black cardinal of the Roman Catholic Church art was not voted the next pope of the Roman Catholic Church. His name is Cardinal Robert Sarah. He's from Guinea in West Africa. You probably seen him. Do you know who I'm talking about? The black pope that everybody said should have been the next pope? Yes, Cardinal Robert Kelly, who lives in Rome art. He's the number one ranking, or one of the top ranking, cardinals of the Roman Catholic Church. Although he's from Africa, he's been living in Guinea since 2001 art. 24 years. He lives right there. And guess what? They don't give him the Pope job.
Why we think him having the Pope job would have really did much. He's still in a society ran by white men. You know what I'm saying? Like, what would be the purpose of that? All we would do is call him a coon, say he ain't doing nothing for our people. How come he ain't helping the black folks? How come he ain't helping Africa? That's all we would do, because he's not gonna do nothing that them men don't tell him to do. You understand? The Pope is not just doing whatever he want to do, especially if he was black. You don't think he would have no handlers? I mean, I like Dr. Umar, you know what I'm saying? And I get it, he's for his people, but come on, man. We already know what would happen. We've seen it with Barack Obama. We've seen it multiple times. All these governors and senators that we got that's black. I know a lot of y'all think that Kamala was black. She wasn't black, but she sure wasn't doing nothing for you. Anyone that looked like you is not gonna help you. You understand? And those men that would have, they not surviving. They definitely being assassinated, okay? And don't nobody want to be assassinated. He's not there as the head cardinal because he wanted to help his people. Why do we think that now being the Pope, he's gonna help his people? That doesn't make no sense. The organization of the Catholic Church is not going to allow that. This nigga will be stabbed up like Caesar somewhere. You understand? He would be burnt up, kidnapped, sniped. His brother would be dead. Okay? And all we would do is just talk bad about him. So there's really no need for us to even care about being the one of the first popes in recent history.
Instead, they come all the way to Chicago. They come all the way to Chicago and they choose their first American pope who has a history of doing what art? Covering up child sex crimes in the Roman Catholic Church, alleged.
Well, who don't? You cannot be the Pope and you have not slept with a child. They got it. It's written in the records, okay? Not making this up. You have to have performed some sexual act on a child in order for you to be the Pope. What are we surprised at? I don't even know if anybody even cared. I know he's bringing it up. And like I said, I respect Dr. Umar. I've met him before. He hella cool. I'm just saying, I'm just not reacting to him in particularly, but I'm just reacting, you know, as a second voice here, okay? There's no way you could be the Pope without any sexual acts that's happening to children. There is no way you're really gonna be up in any of those high ranks and you haven't done it, okay? I don't even know how people are still in the Catholic Church. This shit is crazy to me. You know, especially when you black, so-called black people in the church, so-called Hispanics in the church, the Catholic Church is crazy. How many children gotta be molested before we stop it? How many lies gotta be told about the Lord before we stop it? Even white people leaving the church. How come you not? Because you want to be so close to the white man so much. You think God is white and angels is white and Christ is white and you just want to be next to the white man so much. And even though the white man leaving the Catholic Church, you still there. That's crazy. Yeah. If it wasn't for the Catholic Church, we wouldn't have slavery at the level that we had it in America today. They signed off on our slavery from West Coast of Africa. So why we want to be a part of this, I don't even know. I don't know why.
It was reported, allegedly, that the new Pope has a history of covering up child sex crimes. You know why they didn't give Cardinal Robert Sarah that popeship, Art? He would.
Cause he a nigga. That's why. That's why they didn't give him the popeship. Cause he a nigga. They said, hold on, who next? We didn't even realize this nigga was even here. Who next? Oh, hell no. Hell no. How can we put someone as the Pope that's from a continent that we oppress? How would we ever do that? You gotta understand, the white man is not handing over his society. He's not handing over his government. He's not handing over his countries. He's not handing it over. So I don't know why we think that, oh, if we just mesh in this melting pot and then we get a black one to be the leader, we all gonna thrive and things gonna be different and change. No, nigga, it's not. Now it's someone that look like you telling you that you don't matter. Why do we want that? I don't get it. That's like me being upset that they don't put the black people in movies, but then we always getting killed. Just don't put me in the movie. I'm cool. I'm cool with it. I'm cool with not being in the movie because I don't want to see my people just get killed all the time. The first one dead. No, the hell with that. Or he the bad guy. No, the hell with that. I'd rather just see the white man doing what he do in his element, and I'm a move. I need to move because I know how he is. That's why I don't mind Trump. I don't mind it. Okay, Trump doing this. Let me step over to the side. Oh, let me go over here because Trump tripping. You know what I'm saying? But if someone's smiling in your face, you get backstabbers. I don't want to be backstabbed. So to hell with the black pope. To hell with the Catholic Church. I don't give a shit. They don't care about me. I don't care about them. They can pick as many white men as they want. I am not trying to be having one black man that they put up there that disrespected us, that ignored us, that violated us, and that oppressed us. No, I'm good.
The cleaned house. He would have cleaned house. Anybody who was guilty of touching children, he was going to strip them of their rank. And
how do we know this? Allegedly. That's what he needs to say. That's what he needs to say. Allegedly. How does he know this? And like I said, I respect Dr. Umar, but it just sounds crazy. I know he on the video, but it sounds crazy. How do we know that that's gonna happen? What evidence has there ever been that a black man in a white society is gonna come save us? What evidence? Ain't no evidence. This is a dream. Stop dreaming.
Put him out the church. Not just take the title. You're out of the church. They couldn't let that black man. He probably would have made the Roman Catholic Church pay reparations for slavery. He probably would have gave Africa back all the artifacts that they stole.
Hey man, I'm all for us, speaking highly of our people, but we gotta just be realists, man. This is not a pandering channel. This is a truth channel, and we're gonna speak truth. We're gonna expose things. We're going to learn lessons. We're not gonna be idealists. We're not gonna be romanticizing situations. We're not gonna be ignoring things. We're not gonna give people the benefit of the doubt here. We are going to speak truth on this channel, and that's it. I'm telling you, there's no evidence that this man would have did any of that.
They couldn't let, you will never get a black bishop. You will never get a black pope, Art. They cannot allow, even though the first popes in history were black. The first ones were black, but you'll never get any more black ones. They can't afford.
Yeah, I think like the first 4 was black, but they was wicked anyway. I mean, it wasn't like, they was for their people, and they was into idolatry. That's how we ended up into captivity today. That's how the white man got his doctrine. The white man didn't come up with Catholicism, okay? The wicked black man came up with that shit. And it ain't got nothing to do with Christ, okay? The Catholic Church has nothing to do with Christ. I don't know what y'all think. Y'all need to do some research. Y'all need to look up, wake up, research. Stop just, how if it's wrong, then how come everyone doing it? Because everyone's asleep. Wake the hell up. The Catholic Church had nothing to do with Christ. That is a Babylonian custom. That is a Hermetic custom. Okay? It's nothing to do with the Bible, nothing to do with Christ, nothing to do with the so-called Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans today. Okay? This is idolatry. That's why you got all the pagan holidays. That's why you don't actually celebrate any holidays in the Bible. That's why you don't do nothing that the Bible says. That's why they're molesting children. That's why they raping the nuns. It has nothing to do with God, okay?
For the corruption of the Roman Catholic Church to be exposed. R. Kelly was a mule for the media to distract the world away from.
All right, that's all I wanted to say, is that Black Pope is not going to help absolutely nothing. There's no need to think about it, no need to wonder, no need to give him the benefit of the doubt or what if scenarios. We already seen it with all the governors, all the mayors, all the senators, and the president. That was a so-called black man. They did nothing for you and really made you worse. So really, thank God, thank the Most High God that there was not a black pope, okay? Because it wouldn't worse. We would have just been mad. We would have just been talking about him, and I don't care, okay? I already know why he not gonna help. I already knew he wasn't gonna help. There's no need for me to think that it's gonna help. That nigga was gonna just shit on his people, forget about his people, oppress his people, and smile in your face and shake the white man hand. I don't need to see that, all right? But let me know what y'all think in the comments. I know I'm crazy sometimes, and again, I respect that, brother. I'm not disrespecting Dr. Umar. I'm just giving my 2 cents. He's just a famous face talking about it. But I'm sure he would agree with me on these points. I think, he's just, clickbait right now. But all right, y'all. Peace.